So I'm going to have a second attempt at painting a backdrop. I think they're killing the kids next door. So I was doing a bit of research and watching a few videos and doing this on quite a bit of a budget. I had some old white backdrops, 5 meters by 3 meters. So I'll cut them in half and I'll cut them down to about 2 meters wide. So it's about 2 meters by 2.5 meters now. And I wasn't using them, so I thought might as well give it a go. I've done a grey and yellow, goldy yellow coloured one this morning, which has come out all right, actually, a lot better than I thought it would. And I'm now doing one which is going to be olive green, a hay bale and a soft truffle. So it's the olive green with some neutral brown colours. Now somebody I was watching on YouTube, I can't remember his name, used a Ralph Lauren sea sponge roller, 9-inch roller. So I thought I'd have a look, see how much they were. At 27 quid. I thought I'm not doing that. So what I've got is a cheap roller sleeve from B&Q, and took a pair of scissors to it, I don't know if you can see, and just cut a few notches out here, there and everywhere, and it seems to be working okay. Now, as for the paint, I've got matte emulsion. Now, if you go to B&Q, the smallest Dulux you can buy is a litre, and there's like 15-18 pounds. And their tester pots are nowhere near big enough. But if you go for B&Q's own brand, which is Valspar, they do a 236 millilitre tester pot for 3 quid. So it's one of those to about 4 parts water and roll it out. So with this one I'm going to start with the olive green in the middle and spread it out as far as I can, and then we'll have the soft truffle over the top, laid over the top of that, and then the hay bale over the top of that, and we'll see what it comes out like. It might work, it might not. The one I did this morning, I think the back side of that works better than the front, and I'll show you, well I won't show you that one because it's all folded up and put away and that's been dried. So what I'm doing is painting on the canvas but on a sheet of polythene. Now this is something like damp proof membrane that you get from a builder's yard. It's just something I had in the shed. So, and what that does is stops the paint from evaporating into the grass or staining whatever it is. Plus it paints the back side of the sheet as well, so it's a lighter colour. So the backdrop I've done this morning is lighter on the back, darker on the front. Now we'll see. I don't know what it's going to photograph like at the moment. I've got a shoot lined up with a local model on Thursday evening, so it's in a couple of days' time. Or if I haven't edited this by then, it'll be in the past. So yeah, roller it out, 3 coats, and then I'm just using some of these. Where are we? There we go. Some of these are just muslin cloth, and then just doing a bit of ragging with that just to get a bit of texture into the cloth. So yeah, I'll stop rambling on and crack on with it. Still not 100% happy with the result. There's not enough transition. I think the colours are just too contrasty. I've got a little bit of the oatmeal left over, which I'll in a minute run over the top of the olive green, and we'll see how that comes out. It's cheaper than buying them. So my thoughts on this process is, if you want a hand painted backdrop, it is the cheapest option. It's not hard work. I was using these. I had 3 of these for each sheet. Watered it down about 4 to 1 to give me about a litre of coloured liquid. The base colour, in hindsight, I think I should have got 2. So, throwing it around. 2 pots of the same colour for the base. And then I don't think I would have been trying to stretch the other 2 pots as far as I did. Plus I think with the whole sheet rather than the centre in the base would have blended better. And I think that's my only criticism of what I've done, is the colour hasn't blended as smoothly as I was hoping it had. Don't get me wrong, it's still it's going to be a nice good backdrop to shoot on. Let me just, there we go. I'm just waiting for it to dry here enough to stick it on the washing line. Just enough to stick it on the washing line. And dry it out. All I've got to do is stitch a loop into the top, because this is the bottom half of the other one that I did earlier, which was I did in the dark grey, the light grey and the yellow, to give like a gold effect. Again, I should have got 2 pots of the gold, and that way the blending would have been more natural, a better transition. Apart from that, it's looking good. And the good thing is on the back side of this, it'll be the same but slightly lighter. Yeah, I'm looking forward to shooting on these 2. I've got another 4 to do. Some other colours. What have I got? I've got a teal and a lilac. What I might do is go back and get another couple of pots of the teal and the lilac. Thanks for watching me ramble on.